In this Photoshop tutorial, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create your own basic Buy Now button. So the first thing I want to do is go up to File, click on New. I've already got my size determined. I want a width of about 400 pixels, height of 240 pixels, a resolution of 72, and the background I'm going to make transparent. Click OK. Now the first thing I want to do is create a new layer, so I'm going to click on this new layer icon. I'm going to go to the shapes, and I want a rounded rectangle tool shape for my base. I want the color to be yellow, and I'm going to fill up most of this. I'll leave a little at the top and a little on the bottom. And because I want to make sure this button base is centered, I want to go ahead and center this by going to the Move tool here, going to Select, click on an All, and then create on the center buttons on the. This has to do with the horizontal and also the vertical, so this lines it up perfectly. And click Control D. Now that we've done that, I want to go ahead and give this a little base. I want to give it a stroke and also some bevel emboss. We'll do this stroke first. I've already got the red determined right there. I'm going to make it 2 pixels. That looks fine. And click on bevel and emboss. What I've gone with was an outer bevel. I'm going with the depth about 63. Size, it has 24, but I'm going to lessen that a little bit. That looks fine. Click OK. Now, another thing I want to do, I want to right click on this and I want to convert this to a smart object. So we'll go up here where it says convert to smart object, click here. Then we're going to add another layer. So we'll click the add layer icon. We're going to add another shape. This time we're going to do the ellipse tool. Click there. And this time I want the color to be white. This will give us our highlight here. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go to the ellipse layer, right click, and where it says create clipping mask, we create a clipping mask. Now this is already highlighted, so I'm going to press the control button. I'm also going to highlight that. I'm going to press Control E. That will merge the two layers together. So now it's all one layer. Now one thing I forgot to do, and this is good, I can show you how, if you ever make an error, you just simply press Control Z, and I'll go back to this. One thing I forgot to do on this ellipse layer, I want to lessen the opacity just a little bit. Down to about 39 looks good. Then let's go ahead, highlight these two, and then Control E. It's all one layer. Now, you can add another new layer. This will be our text layer. So click on T for text. I want to make sure that my font style is impact. So click here on impact. I want my color to be black because I want it to stand out. And I'm also going to do a box here. So my text will be in this box here. I'm just going to print in here Buy Now. And because we want to really Buy Now, let's just go ahead and give an exclamation point. Now that looks pretty good to me. Alright, so now we're just going to click on the arrow. And we can also do a little bit with this. Let's make sure this is centered. I want to go ahead and do that. So once again, go to the Move tool, go to Select, click on All. See, that's centered in our button perfectly now. Do Control D. Now let's give this a little bit of a stroke. And let's make this stroke white. That way it'll stand out better. And I'm not going to worry about perfection. I mean, I could do the hex code of FF, but I'm just trying to do this fast, show you how easy this is to do. Now we can change the size there a little bit like that, or that looks pretty good there to me. If you want to lessen the opacity a little bit on there, you can do that as well. So it doesn't quite stand out so much, but you do want people to see it. So That's just to give you some ideas. You want people to see it because you do want them to buy. Now, that is your basic buy now button. I could also done a bevel and emboss on this. I didn't, but I could. Let me just show you what it looks like. And it's already been chosen for us. Outer bevel. There's a percentage, and that just gives you an idea. But there's so many different things you could do. Now, if this is the basic button, if we wanted, we could add like one of those little arrows here, which shows the mouse clicking. We could change this text to like add to cart, and in the shapes we could do just give you an idea where it says custom shape tool. You can go here and you can find a shopping cart in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Let me click here, go to all. I got quite a few different shapes in here. See, there's the arrow I was talking about right here. Let me just show you that. Let me just click there and show you what that would look like. And you can play around with it if you want. I would give that a stroke if I was going to use that. Give it a stroke of black. And we'll just make that a 2. But like I said, that's just to give you an idea. And like I said, you can. There's a shopping cart in there too. You can use if you decide you want to make it add to cart. You can add a shopping cart. You can find images online of the credit cards, where you can show the credit cards on the bottom. But this just gives you an idea how to make your own buy now button. And I hope you appreciate this. What I'm going to do next to end this is just save it. And I want to save this. I'm going to say buy now button. And I'm going to save this as a PNG. That way we keep the transparency, and we'll put it. Go ahead, and put it in my. Put it on my desktop. That way I can find it easier when I need it. There you go. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video tutorial.